I have to say that it's one of the easiest requests that I make each year, contacting any number of alums. In fact, I usually have a list, and as I go down the list, 1, 2, I'm done, because we only ask 2 people to come back. Today we have with us Angelo, or A.J. Capitelli. He's been just finished his freshman year at Fordham. He's going to speak first, and Conor Carey, who has just finished his first year at Holy Cross. They're going to share a little bit of their experience. You can probably see some nice overlaps with things that Karen said, so let's welcome Angelo.
Alright guys, I'm A.J. Capitelli. I just finished up my freshman year at Fordham. I just wanted to thank Mr. Hanrahan for inviting me back and having the opportunity to talk to you guys. The first thing I want to say to you guys is really enjoy the next couple days, weeks, and months. Enjoy your prom tonight, enjoy your senior day and graduation, and have a good summer with your family and friends, because this is the last time you're going to see them for a little bit. So I wanted to talk to you guys about 4 main things. The first is your roommates, living with people, or more than one, like I did. Second is time management. You're going to have a lot of time, so hopefully I can give you some advice on that. The third is responsibility. You have a lot of decisions to make in college. And the fourth is your academic workload and sort of how to balance that with your social life. So the first thing I want to talk about is roommates. I found out in the summer that I was going to have 2 roommates and be in a converted triple, which is really tough. It's like the size of Mr. Hanrahan's office, 3 guys living in there. And I talked to the guys over social media. I got their names and we exchanged numbers and stuff. And they seemed like normal guys. And then my first day at Fordham, I got there, my family, we were very excited. We opened the door, and my roommate is sitting there clipping his toenails to Beethoven. So it was an interesting start. But anyway, this kid was really bad. He didn't shower and he didn't wash his clothes, and he was sort of like really tough to live with. But my other roommate and I, who's really good kid, I'm really good friends with now, we decided to sort of embrace this kid. And we had a lot of open communication with him, and you should shower, and maybe if you shower you can get a girl, or stuff like that, because he liked to complain a lot. But we sort of took him in, and I got to know this kid, and we didn't really judge. We tried to get to know him better, and it turns out he was a really good kid despite his hygiene issues. So I would advise you guys to have a good relationship with your roommates, because it's really important to be in a positive environment. The second is time management. So you guys are going to have a lot of time. You guys only have about 2 or 3 classes a day. There's a lot of time, which leads to a lot of opportunities and a lot of clubs that you can join. Now everybody will tell you join everything when you get to college, and that's true, but once you join, you kind of have to narrow it down to 2 or 3 things that you really like. Because I was trying to be Superman and do 6 different things, and I realized that I wasn't giving 100% effort into any of them. So I advise you guys do about 2 or 3 things that you really enjoy, and make sure one of those things is something different. I wasn't involved in student government at Fairfield Prep, but at Fordham I decided to try, and I got elected, and I made some really great friends, and I was part of a dance-a-thon that raised over $40,000. So that was really a unique and different experience for me. The third thing is responsibility. So obviously nobody's watching you anymore. You're kind of on your own, and nobody's going to make you get up for your 8 a.m. or your 8:30. There's going to be times where you just want to sit, lay in bed, and go back to sleep. But get up and go. Try and be an adult. Do your laundry. Eat however many meals a day that's healthy. Don't. Try and exercise. Freshman 15 is real. I put on 20 pounds, which is a lot, sort of. So, yeah, try and go to the gym. I didn't take my own advice. Stay healthy. And the fourth is your academics. I know some people say high school's harder, but I didn't find that to be true. You have a lot more work in college, and you have a lot more time to do it. But you guys are going to have a lot of projects and tests and quizzes and homework. It does exist in college. And So if you guys are struggling in a class, I would advise you to use your professors and go to the professor's office hours. I know one class I had a whole letter grade boosted just because I was at office hours a lot, and so they're very helpful. And socially, grades are important, but the most important thing about college is that you're continuing to grow and meeting new people and making new friends. So I would advise you guys, when you get to college, the first couple weeks, leave your door open. And in your dorms, the friendliest kids usually have their doors open. My whole wing, we had a really good group, and all the guys had their doors open, and we got to know each other. And by the end of the year, we were like a family. So that's really important. And the last piece of advice I'm going to give you guys is to make sure those people are really positive people. I made one friend. His name was Sam. He got into Stanford, and he decided to go to Fordham. I don't know why, but that's just how it went. And not putting down Fordham, but Stanford's amazing. And so I hung out with this kid a lot, and he was so positive and so motivating and inspirational, and he was really helpful for me doing really well academically my freshman year. So make sure you're surrounding your people with that, and find a mentor. Definitely, my RA was a great mentor for me. He was a really positive guy as well, and very helpful with some things. And it sort of inspired me to try and become an RA, and I got the job, and that's something I'm looking forward to next year. So that's all I have. Have fun at prom tonight, guys, and thanks for having me.
Morning, Prep. First off, I want to congratulate all of you for making it this far. Knew each and every one of you had it in you. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Conor Carey. Go Holy Cross now. Last week, Mr. Hanrahan invited me here. I assume Tony Fox was busy, but really happy to be here. And glad I have this opportunity to talk to you. Since then, I've been thinking a lot about what I'm going to say, but didn't write anything down because I really want to come from the heart. If I goof, give me a break, because Mrs. Hoover's speech and theater was like 5 years ago. I want to leave you with these little quotes that I've been keeping near and dear to my heart. And just doesn't only apply to college, it applies to the rest of your lives. You don't get a second chance at a first impression. Care about the things you care about. And life is not about getting what you want, it's loving what you got. The second chance at first impression. Basketball kids know David Zuli. He told me that 6 years ago when I started working at the country club Fairfield. And when first impression is key. The people you're going to meet in the fall are going to be with you the rest of your lives, most likely. And let me tell you, everyone is going to be like real weird the first couple of weeks. So don't be nervous. You guys all went through prep. You guys should all be confident. You're good looking. Nothing to worry about. Just go into orientation and own it. With that, I'm going to lead into care about the things you care about. My friend Pat Toolin told me that. Pretty much, it doesn't really, it's not a very eloquent quote, but it really gets the job done. Essentially, it's say, don't be a fake. What you say you care about, actually care about. And that, first months, a couple months of college, it's going to be, a lot of people are trying to find where they are, and it's going to be a little weird, but you just got to stay true to yourself. If you don't like the way you are now, feel free to change it, but only change it for the right reasons. Change it for yourself, don't change for others. So just stay true to yourself, and just be confident when you start, and make the best of it. Finally, life is not about getting what you want. It's about loving what you got. Ryan Mitchell told me that late one night after a very long night, but it really stuck with me because it's honestly very important, because you don't want to be just chasing all these extravagant things when you have all these blessings already with you. Really appreciate what you got. You've been blessed so much just to go to prep and now to start more education beyond or wherever you may go. And you got 3 things that are going to carry with you. Your family. They love you no matter what. Don't believe me. Like, they love to hear from you. I was the oldest. I'm the oldest in my family. Many of you might know my brother. Don't tell him this, but he cries every night because I'm not right next to him. But be sure to call home every so often. Just keep in contact. Next, you have your religion. God's also there for you. I go to Holy Cross. It's a fairly Catholic school. I'm sure you can figure that out. But it was very easy for me to keep my Jesuit ideals. But all over, like, Holy Cross, Loyola, it's easy, but UConn too, it's going to be, there's so many prep kids, and like, not just Fairfield Prep, but most of my friends are at Fordham Prep, St. Peter's Prep. The Jesuit identity is still very real, and you make some of your best friends just by saying you went to prep. And people are trying to go say, no, you didn't go to real prep, but yes, you did go to the real prep. Finally, you will have the real prep. Prep is always going to be there. Right now, 4 of my best friends at Holy Cross are graduating this very moment, and they all went to prep. Wish I could be there with them, but I decided you guys need me a little more. But it's really just, like, everyone cares about you so much. All your prep brothers, there's going to be, I think, close to 100 people at BC next year from prep, around there. They're all going to be watching out for you. So just, if you find someone from prep, feel free to go up to them, say you went there. Johnny Garcia goes to Holy Cross. Literally could not be more excited that I'm at there. Just because we are prep brothers. And it's just so good to see the men for others mentality carry on throughout. So, you don't get a second chance at first impression. Care about the things you care about. And life's not about getting what you want. It's about loving what you got. I want to say, have a great night tonight. Have fun. Ruddy, not too much fun, all right? Congratulations, everyone. Best of luck going forward. Have a nice graduation. God bless.